are kill the tape for this flyweight fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Manel Starboy Kapp. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kai Blade Carl.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, big matchup in front of Kai tonight as we get to the early round action here. He has reeled off several consecutive wins. That set up an interim flyweight championship opportunity. And on any given Saturday night, a lot of people talk about Kai as one of the more powerful flyweights in the world. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Big right hand. That's how you block a strike.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And they separate.
Heavy kick downstairs. He's got that single collar tie.
Oh, nice jab to the dome by Kata France. Employing the jab effectively again there. Just missed on the uppercut. Well, the accuracy will land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, damaging knee to the head. Oh, another huge knee.
Big knee to the body. Oh, my goodness.
Now to go. While the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Kata France.
Great job landing from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Watch a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective. He's hurt bad. Oh!
And big damaging knees here to the body. Now pops back. Swing and a miss by Kata France. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Oh, he just missed on that overhand left. 5 seconds of the round. Round 2 is next.
Hey, stop.
All right, let's get this together now, man. Come on. I need you to wake up, and I need you to get out there. You're losing this fight, and I know you can beat him. Get out there, be aggressive. I want...
Signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2. Round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Kata France.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such
his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook here.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish. Nice punch lands over the top.
Franz gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
And just misses with that big right hand. 2 minutes. Top gets the single leg takedown. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Effective jab there by Kopp. Message should have been tested early. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
Nice punch there by Franz. Looking to land the right just out of range. 30 seconds to go here. Connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test.
10 minutes in the books.
Broke him down with your striking. Keep that going. Inside low kick is awesome.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round. Pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Oh, just missed on the overhand left. That might have done some damage. Flipped him with the jab. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Kopp gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
He looks like Pac-Man.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. There's a kick. Kopp's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Now to go in this one. Straight right hand now, just misses. Kopp goes for the takedown, and now he gets it. So a nice transition there after he got stunned on the feet.
Oh, watch guillotine here.
Oh, he's got it locked in tight now. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
So the blood really... Back to the feet.
That jab hurt him.
Oh, and that kick is blocked. 30 seconds. Oh, that is as big a strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough.
Constantly a moving target. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Manel Starboy Cobb!
All right, so a nice job by the well-rounded fighter, sticking to the game plan, mixing it up, and negating a lot of the kickboxer's strengths to get the win tonight.
John, I love when a game plan comes into focus and the guy can follow it to a T. That is exactly what we saw tonight from this well-rounded fighter. He executed perfectly, and he gets a dominant decision.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony Lionheart Smith. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Carlos Blackjack.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here is the perennial light heavyweight contender, Anthony Lionheart Smith. Still evolving at Factory X there in Colorado, still getting better in a pro career that remarkably dates to 2008. A lot of people left this guy, buried him for dead, didn't think he would vault into title contention. Hard work, dedication, the proof is in the pudding.
Kind of feeling out process right now. Both guys trying to see exactly how they're going to approach this thing.
All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close, staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook. Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Just misses with the jab there. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice.
Hands higher, hands higher. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
On point with that jab today.
Right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well,
until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Way to be first.
Push kick there to the body.
Oh my goodness, what a kick.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Anthony Smith. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good.
Lands that beautiful jab.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that big. That leg kick hurt.
What a round.
Excellent. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I need another one just like that. You won that round. No wavering. You keep the pressure. You stay calm.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them really picked it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Man, these guys have a huge shot. Finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Smith. Keeping him honest with the jab. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Keep moving. Protect your face, hands up.
Nice straight punch.
All right, let's go. Let's start the round.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Oh, solid kick right there.
Hands up. Let's go.
Nice right hand.
The single collar driver. Just misses there with the left. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh! All right, now you see some visible damage on that calf.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. Now we're going.
Oh! With authority, the body.
Yeah, he hurt him real bad. He still hurt. I mean, geez Louise.
15 seconds remain in the round. 10 minutes in the can. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, let us get you some replays after that round, and he is definitely dealing with a damaged nose now. We'll see if we can isolate the strike that caused the damage.
Yeah, and there it is, right? It was this one right here that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose. It's not a bad cut. The nose isn't demolished yet, but if he keeps getting hit there, it will be, and then everything becomes very difficult. So what he's got to do is he's got to move. He's got to be smarter in his approach in this next round.
He didn't seem all that phased on the stool. The cut man has stopped the bleeding for now, but we will continue to keep an eye on this developing storyline here as this fight continues. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Oh, Superman punch! Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, he might be out.
Nice block.
Smith's limping. That would suggest that the leg kick is having the desired effect. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Throwing that jab, no good. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Big head kick. All right, so the big storyline in this one is trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both
fighters throwing heat now. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem...
Yeah, he's hurt really bad. Oh! He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks. He's throwing punches. He needs to get on his bicycle side. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Anthony Lionheart Smith.
All right, so the kickboxer perhaps a little bit overconfident coming in. The boxer gets it done tonight, has to go to the judges' scorecards, but a great game plan largely executed to perfection.
He did a great job. I mean, he was able to implement the game plan, follow the instructions of the coach to a T that allowed for him, even to be on paper the more limited guy, earn a unanimous decision.
the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Third meeting between these two elite welterweights, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, Tyron Woodley. You've talked a lot about rematches and how hard they are to prepare for. These guys have already spent nearly an hour together inside the octagon.
Yes, they have spent an hour and still feel as though there are a lot of questions that need to be answered. How and who is going to be the teacher tonight?
Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and slip him through. Great move. We love the big moves. They're very excited.
Punch to the body was blocked. Nice closing land there by Tyron Woodley. He's such a good athlete, DC, that even when you don't think he's in striking range, he absolutely is.
Good kick. Great turn on the double leg.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Thompson.
Big ground and pound.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Woodley. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Nice positional control here. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, looks like Woodley's in half guard.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Woodley's back in full mount. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Round 2 is upon us. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Tyron. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Massive right hand. Oh, he's in real trouble now.
Wonderboy looks big, he looks strong, physically ready to fight.
Thompson's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
And now some knees. Oh, nice jab there by Wonder Boy Thompson. He missed with that jab attempt there. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Takedown defense holds up. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again.
What a kick that one landed.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Oh, that is a huge power shot from Tyron Woodley. We'll see if he can follow it up here.
That's one of the bigger issues with Tyron. When he gets guys hurt, sometimes he lets off the gas pedal. Let's see if he can change that and get the finish that he wants so badly. Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Thompson's eye starting to swell now. Whips on the straight right hook. That's good defense to block that punch. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. Final seconds here. Round three next. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. Beautiful transition.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
While the ground and pound is there once again, strong work here by Thompson.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Takes his back now. Under 3 minutes now to go in this one.
Now he's going full mount. He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Well, he's got his back now. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be pressing. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. that arm in tight, DC.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Woodley.
This is where he wants to be.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
Fight back!
A series of punches from the top here by Woodley. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys throwing out a lot of damage, and
He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Endpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 29-27, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley.
All right, so the Chosen One, Tyron Woodley, getting his hand raised here tonight. He's probably dropping another LP tomorrow. It's a good thing he won tonight.
He's a fantastic fighter, but also a very good rapper. Surprisingly, Tyron Woodley, one of the best welterweights of all time. Big, massive power, super explosive. Looks like an NFL cornerback. And tonight, he once again gets a victory.
He'll beat your ass.
He'll beat your ass.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Carlos the Nightmare Rogers. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Gilbert Dorino Burns.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, Gilbert Dorino Burns ready to go here early in this round. I don't have to tell most of you that his jiu-jitsu is world-class, but that says nothing of his striking that has improved leaps and bounds under the tutelage of Henry Hooft. And Gilbert Burns believes in this matchup and many others in this welterweight division. If he just needs to kickbox with no takedowns, so be it. He's ready to knock your head off.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Well, surprised that one didn't put him down. Huge uppercut to the chin. Dorino gets hit with a kick. All right, so a big early land by the boxer. He put a lot of steam on that one as he's able to get that hook home, DC.
He lands it perfect. I mean, he throws it perfect. Right hand is always where it needs to be. If he throws it with the right, the left hand's always where it needs to be. It's tight, it's crisp, and it lands with a lot of power.
That lands a solid punch there. His misses are entertaining. Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Burns. Nice Nicely done. Picture-perfect shot there, DC. One more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, look at that.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Oh, he was stunned. He'll get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction.
All right, then a left. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Burns bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Under a minute to go.
Oh, big head kick.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target.
Fast leg kick lands.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Carlos the Nightmare Rogers!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Diego Nightmare And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, below, remember the name, Muhammad.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round 1 with Bilal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Shots landing on both sides here. Snapped off the jab nicely there. Muhammad gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Making all these shots count. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Muhammad's got the full mount.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Muhammad. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Muhammad's back in full mount.
You got to be careful here. Using a lot of good movement.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Muhammad's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, take a seat, folks. Good round, okay? You won that round by controlling the position on the ground. I need more of that. If you're on top, I need you to keep that.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Ready.
Second round underway. Nice jab. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to land the next shot, follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Sanchez.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Bilal Muhammad.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Postures up and lands. Oh, huge elbow.
Right there.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage.
The inside leg kick is there by Muhammad. Under 3 minutes here to go, round two.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping. He passes the half guard.
All right, side control now. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about it. The fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish. He passes to half.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Bilal Muhammad. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Or guys start to attack triangle. And there you go. Again, half guard. Get them out here.
Under a minute to go, round 2.
Oh, he got to the spot. Changing the position.
Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was. He hurt him pretty badly there in the middle of the round. Got to think he's going to be looking for more of the same here when they get up off the stretch.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who we're watching fight. But I tell you, as he walks back, he looks like Bambi. When Bambi was born and her legs were shaking, that's exactly how this man looked when he took that right hand. He was hurt bad, John. And the ability to get through that, the ability to still be in this fight shows to his toughness. But if he doesn't change it, he will not get another chance.
Bambi.
Bambi.
You ready? You ready?
Third and final round here. Just out of range.
Big shot to the head.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Stuffs the takedown. No problem. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts in this position.
Right on the button.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful. Closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Well, there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up when the fight stands.
Well, we wondered earlier. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know he's still having fun out over your head.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Big shots here. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Bilal, remember the name, Muhammad.
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And the judges were looking at their phones. It's okay. We don't need the scorecards tonight.
We don't need your scorecards. Do as you may. Proceed as you may. Because this guy knew that he had to finish this fight. That's exactly what he did. He got his opponent hurt, found the follow-up shot, and got the finish.
And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Marlon Chico Vera! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Raul El Nino Problema Rosa Jr.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, here's Marlon Chito Vera, the proud, popular Ecuadorian in another big spot here tonight. Comes in tonight with more finishes than any bantamweight in UFC history. That is not a misprint, and he is all but guaranteed another win by stoppage here tonight. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Well-placed kick there by Marlon Vera.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Chito. Oh! Oh, he's got him hurt here. Beautiful combination. All right,
Now he's back up.
well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious. A lot of punches and not the
Big shots landed by him now. We might get a stoppage here soon. And he will let his opponent stand up here. Rosas connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 1.
Big double leg guillotines. Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now. Big ground and pound.
Back to his feet. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. That is it!
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest At 3 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Marlon Chito Vera!
All right, so Marlon Chito Vera with yet another highlight for the reel. A huge knockout for him here tonight. And some people think at times he plays with his foot a little bit in the octagon, but more often than not, he gets the win and gets the finish.
I mean, he's smart. Chito's a very smart fighter. He will not make mistakes inside the octagon. Those are the issues that have cost him earlier in his UFC career. Now that he has kind of started to really buckle down everything, he really has started to tap all the boxes.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tim the Dirty Bird Means. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz!
You ready to fight? Ready.
So we get another look at Nate Diaz tonight. More than 10 years on the roster. Outstanding boxer. Great finishing instincts with his jiu-jitsu game as well. And fought for days. I mean, sometimes you feel like without a weapon, it's going to be hard to get Nate Diaz out of there. Lands a big right hand early. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Means his kick to the body. That one blocked by the defense. Big power shot there. All right, early in the fight here, Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start. Found a home for that left hand.
I mean, it is powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target. He's very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor and hurt the welterweight champion Leon Edwards in the same way.
Right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because that were over on his corner, and this looks like the start of that.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, his wrestling has been a great equalizer. Trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, come on, that's gotta be it.
Work, come on, I'm standing up, it's work.
Oh, somehow, some way he's able to get out.
Look at that, Johnny. Gets to his side. That allows him to slip the right arm out. He gets to his back. Now, he's inside control, but he's out of that deep attempt. Beautiful. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes deep on belly. This man is
How about it? Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 41 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Nate Diaz!
All right, so Nate Diaz gets a big win tonight. I thought it was at his best. Certainly came in very conditioned as usual, and the boxing was on point too.
The boxing was on point. The cardio was ready. Nate Diaz fought the perfect fight in order to win tonight against a very tough opponent.
One of the most popular fighters on this roster, top to bottom, the former UFC welterweight champion, Ruthless Robbie Lawler, made the UFC debut, how about May 10th, 2002, at UFC 37 against Aaron Webb.
And right away, you had his coaches saying, this kid's going to be a future UFC champion. He had all the ability. He had the wrestling chops. He had the striking, but he also had that neatness and that toughness that you look for in a fighter. And when he got back to the UFC after he left Strikeforce, the knockout of Josh Koscheck, and then the head kick of Bobby Volkov, you were looking at a different Robbie Lawler.
His fight against Rory McDonald, UFC 189, July of 2015, one of the best, most memorable fights in UFC history. Lawler looking to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. Robbie Lawler, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. So here he is, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal turned pro in mixed martial arts back in 2003. More than 45 pro MMA fights to his credit. Seems to have finally found the division in which he belongs and trying to make a run here with welterweight title contention.
At welterweight, he has a speed advantage. He also can still defend takedowns very, very effectively. If you want to fight, get an octagon, get a boxing ring. Or in someone's backyard.
Yep.
It does not matter. Just tell Jorge Masvidal where it's at. He'll be there. This is a fighter's fighter, and he's always looking for a good scrap.
And that's why when Leon Edwards confronted him backstage, had to give him a 3-piece in the soda, right?
Got him with a biscuit. He got him with the biscuit.
Jorge Masvidal finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight.
Good.
The calm, cool, collected Jorge Gamebred Masvidal ready to go, and so are we. Round 1 is underway. We have seen it. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Beautiful straight punch there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Big shots exchanged in the pocket. it there. All right, so back to the hook shot there as predicted, but unable to connect. Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Great job landing that body kick.
Collar tie here in the clinch. All right, so ruthless Robbie Lawler, one of the best to ever do it, former UFC welterweight champion. And if you got extra points for mean mugging, this guy would lead the league now. That kick blocked by Gamebred.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to see any more of that.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lawler. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to... Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's the biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut there.
Oh, big left hook there.
An uppercut landed.
Like that.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, that's big.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
All right, so he's landed a few semi-uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
All right, DC, here we go with the start of our
Ready,
second
fight?
round. Jorge
Ready.
Gamebred must be
Do
done.
it.
And the one, the only, ruthless Robbie Lawler. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, nice job by Robbie Lawler, training now at Hard Knocks 365. Henry Hooft has tried to simplify his striking a little bit. Tony Barzini on the wrestling side. Don't close the book on Lawler making another run to championship contention.
He's got to start throwing down. Oh, nice right hand. Oh, man.
Oh, and now an uppercut. Twice. Oh,
Oh, he got him real good, too. You cannot take too many of those.
well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots...
I'm not sure how he stayed up here.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening.
Masvidal's going for a choke here.
That guillotine is tight.
Struggling to create the angle here.
It's going to be tough, but he's going to keep trying. A big part of submission defense is just being able to relax in the face of adversity.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense. Keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Strong reversal there.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his bat by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
And now Masvidal's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that fight investment is going to pay dividends later. Well, you got to think it's only a matter of time. Yup, referee stopping the action here. That swelling is getting out of control. This might be the end, DC.
It's bad. I mean, it's a lot of swelling. And it's the damage that he has taken over the course of the fight that is making him swell to a point that I don't know if he can continue.
And it looks as though he is going to allow the fighter to continue. So a nice pop from the crowd as that decision is made. He's got to go for it now.
Ready.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely. And I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of the cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
All right, so another round is in the books, and another great round for him there. Another knockdown, perhaps looking at a 10-8. Certainly a dominant 5 minutes for him. Great round for Robbie Lawler. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
These guys are both throwing everything with hard-hitting intention.
He's in trouble. Nice leg kick.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, there's the swing, and there's the miss by Robbie Lawler. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very
Robbie Lawler, no judges needed this time around. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instinct, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
One final time to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 59 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, plus Robbie Lawler.
All right, so the former UFC welterweight champion, Ruthless Robbie Lawler, getting his hand raised here tonight, and that's about as much of a celebration as you're going to see out of Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Yeah,
he's pretty happy.
You won't get much from Robbie, and that's why we love him, right? He's no nonsense. He's all business. He's here for a job, and once he gets it done, Robbie's back off to Florida to be with his family.
So we get another look tonight at the great Yair Rodriguez, DC. It's hard to remember a fighter being as hyped as Rodriguez was when he made his UFC debut at UFC 180 back in 2014, and with my money, he has largely lived up to it.
Yeah, he's lived up to expectation. I remember when we met Yair on The Ultimate Fighter Latin America, right away you understood that there was a star quality about this kid, but also an ability to just be free inside of the octagon, and it shows in his performances. The knockout of the Korean Zombie will stand the test of time because it was one of the greatest fights you had ever seen. And Yair in his toughness allowed him to go and find that knockout with very short time left on the clock.
At 26 years of age, that highlight that he produced, one of the best in UFC history. We'll see if he can follow it up with another win here tonight. Yair Rodriguez enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Is not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion's history. He is certainly on the short list. That 13-fight winning streak that he put together at 145 pounds, likely something DC that will never be duplicated in this division.
Yes, it'll be very tough because it's such a tough division. The guys that he had to beat in order to go on a 13-fight win streak was unbelievable. It was unreal to see the names on that list that Max Holloway beat. But the crowning moment was when he beat Jose Aldo twice to win and keep his UFC featherweight championship, and then he only topped that in the destruction of Brian Ortega. Max Holloway is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter, 145 pounds has ever seen.
And with respect to Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor, and anybody else, the UFC featherweight record books read like Max Holloway's Wikipedia page. We'll see if he can add to that totally win tonight. Max Holloway set to fight Yair El Pantera Rodriguez. For this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Yair El Pantera Rodriguez. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Max Holloway.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round one between Max Holloway and Yair Rodriguez. Matchmaking at its finest. A lot of people thought we would have seen this fight earlier. It shall be done tonight. Your thoughts on how it might play out?
This is a phenomenal fight between two very young but ultra-talented competitors. Yair Rodriguez has been a star from the moment he jumped into the octagon. That fight knee to the head landed.
Outstanding opponent for Max Holloway here as usual, DC. He is blessed in more ways than one. There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Nice body kick. Nice job there to minimize damage. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Holloway.
Another punch to the head.
This fight's gonna go.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Holloway gets caught by the inside leg kick. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. Oh, how clean is that jab by Rodriguez? Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab, DC?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
Under a minute to go.
Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Beautiful knee. Oh, good block there. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to...
Hurt him again.
Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn. So he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting it over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
All right, DC, here we go. Round two. How good is this? Max Holloway and Yair Rodriguez.
Oh, inside kick.
Oh, Yair Rodriguez closing the distance now, DC. You can just tell he's starting to gain some veteran chops now with several years on this UFC roster. A swing and a miss. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he was trying to take down that figure.
Oh, big head kick there. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Rodriguez gets tattooed by that straight punch. Nice crack there. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Yair Rodriguez. So 44 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. And if you care, just over 40% on the connection rate thus far. 41% accuracy tonight against Yair Rodriguez. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
High cross, baby, high cross. Give him a high cross. Work, guys.
Oh, the head kick lands. I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just makes it look easy.
He makes it look easy, and now he's throwing them more. He's throwing more jabs because he has an understanding of what his opponent is doing in return every time he throws the shot. This guy's good, man, and we have seen him on multiple occasions have these star-making performances, which is why everybody loves Max Holloway.
90 seconds now to go in our second round. Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Max Blessed Holloway. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, nice land there by Yair Rodriguez, DC. There's so many different... Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Nice job by him defensively there. Right, round three coming up next.
Stop!
Excellent work. That's what I'm talking about right there. Your striking's looking beautiful. You can't keep up with that. You gotta keep cutting your eyes.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round three of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys...
We'll see if he can finish. Holloway going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Some damage being doled out, and now...
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Big right hand lands. Lead kick landed there by Rodriguez.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward.
There is some hands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad. His head kick. Now he has to inside.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Back to his feet. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find the punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. You take a look like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another fight.
Oh, he's not bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Rodriguez's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
He got hurt again.
Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick?
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Holloway's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. And They're being thrown on both sides. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. Who has the upper hand?
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighter.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high. And now
huge left. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned on. Seems as though his soul... Whoa! Another knockdown! Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, full guard now, DC.
the fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet. Oh, nice. Oh!
That's it! El Pantera, Yair Rodriguez has done it!
Yo, wow! That was nasty!
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 38 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, yeah, El Pantera Rodriguez.
All right, so how about the effort out of Yair Rodriguez here tonight? This is a plus athlete. He's got a penchant for being flashy, no doubt about it, but he found a home for those kicks early and often here tonight as he continues to prove that he is a featherweight force to be reckoned with. And you got to think, before Rodriguez's career is said and done, he will have earned an opportunity to compete for that UFC featherweight title. So here he is representing New Zealand and, of course, Nigeria. Enter the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. We've certainly enjoyed our time getting to know this young man in our fighter meetings. He has a high fight IQ. He's a thinking man's fighter. And obviously the physical skills jump off the film every time you watch.
Yeah, he's got it all. I mean, the guy has it all. And as you watch him walk to the octagon, he has a confidence and the air about him that many don't possess. He has always known he would become a champion of the world. He proved that he can do it. Now it's time to show whether or not he can do it again. Sometimes getting back is harder than getting there the first time. Let's see what Israel Adesanya can do to try to become the middleweight champion.
And certainly the discipline, the motivation, all that stuff is still there. And there was a definite intensity to him here during fight week. We'll see if he can channel that into the desired result tonight. South Africa is on the World Mixed Martial Arts map, largely courtesy of the elite middleweight Dracus du Plessis. And he got a lot of respect from his peers after beating Robert Whittaker at UFC 290. You had to look far and wide for any of his fellow fighters to be picking du Plessis going into that fight. And not only did he beat Whittaker, he bludgeoned him and got him out of there by TKO in round 2. That laid the foundation for a title fight for Dracus du Plessis. This man is a physical force, hardened by his upbringing in South Africa. Excited to see what he can do with the opportunity tonight, DC. Well, so much UFC history is played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tail of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Dracus du Plessis.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
One of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dracus du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round 1. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism or confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show. There's that counter game of Israel Adesanya in full effect early in this fight.
He's so long, and he does such a great job of seeing and picking up reads of when you're going to attack. The moment you enter is he hits you with those counter shots, and he really makes you pay for trying to engage him in the fight.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
Beautiful block there.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Adesanya.
He's got some hands, man.
Beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all limbs.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Israel, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he landed the strike.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage space.
So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Takedown defense is there. So another nice strike to the thigh, some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you land.
All right, well, as many expected, the narrative in this one is...
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be undisputed.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stung pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish it. Heading back to the corner now. PLESSIS bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round.
Let's take him out of his element.
All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Pretty strong jab there by PLESSIS. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, beautiful straight right hand there from Israel Adesanya. You know, you worry so much, DC, about the kicking game. Sometimes you forget about those hands on Israel Adesanya. Big right hand. Lands to the body there. All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how... DC, he is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
And they separate after exiting the clinch. Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again.
I give one, I take one. There it is again.
Back to the feet now. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot. Superman punch now. All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, touch, and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's...
Nice shot there by the champ.
Adesanya getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advantage. If you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Gets back to his feet. Ooh, diving punch lands. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
In the half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating move from the top here by PLESSIS.
That was a slick transition.
Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by PLESSIS. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been effective.
That is it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 31 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, ADESANYA.
All right, so the clean knockout for Israel Adesanya tonight. The last style bender, not forcing the issue as usual, but it is a pretty thing when he puts somebody away.
Well, if you press Israel Adesanya, he will put you to sleep. Once again, he proves why he's one of the best fighters in UFC history.